American Top 40.
From Hollywood, it's another backpack hit-filled edition of American Top 40. Hi, I'm Shadoe Stevens. Each and every week, Billboard magazine comes up with the 100 biggest hits in the USA based on radio airplay and sales in music stores. Then, we peel off the top 40 and blast off to number 1. This week, one of England's hottest new bands makes the countdown, troops react to Voices That Care, and we have the biggest jump to number 1 in 14 years. So what are we waiting for? Let's line them up and count them down. Here's the oldest song in the countdown. It's been around for 14 weeks. It's also our biggest dropper, plunging 12 notches, but don't feel too badly. Don't moan, don't droop. It did go all the way to number 1 and became the third number 1 for Wilson Phillips. Now at number 40, here's Youre In Love.
Open the door and come in. I'm so glad to see you, my friend. Don't know how long it has been having those feelings again. And now I see that you're so happy. And ooh, it just sets me free. And I'd like to see us as good friends as we used to be. My love, you're in love, that's the way it should be. 'Cause I want you to be happy. You're in love, and I know that you're not in love with me. Ooh, it's enough for me to know that you're in love. Now I'll let you go, 'cause I know that you're in love. Sometimes it's hard to believe that you're never coming back for me. I've had this dream that you'd always be by my side. Whoa, I could have died. But now I see that you're so happy. Ooh, it just sets me free. And I'd like to see us as good friends as we used to be. My love, you're in love, that's the way it should be. 'Cause I want you to be happy. You're in love, and I know that you're not in love with me. Ooh, it's enough for me to know that you're in love. I can let you go, 'cause I know that you're in love. I tried to find you, but you were so far away. I was praying that fate would bring you back to me. Someday, 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 someday. And whoa, you're in love, that's the way it should be. 'Cause I want you to be happy. You're in love, and I know that you're not in love with me. Ooh, it's enough for me to know that you're in love. Ooh, now I'll let you go, 'cause I know that you're in love.
Did you see China Phillips and her mom Michelle on the cover of People? Oh, mamma mia. Wilson Phillips are at number 40 this week with Youre In Love. I'm Shadoe Stevens. This is American Top 40, and here comes our first debut. Gerardo's back at number 39, and We Want the Funk.
Yo, more ritmo. Excuse me, where have I seen you? They tend to ask me. A humble answer I give them as we start to get closer, but then even more so, they all persist on rubbing my torso. I am like say you weren't aware, so have yourself prepared and beware, this is a one-time love affair. See, that's as far as it goes, it's our motto. And you thought you won the lotto, waiting to claim your prize, you don't recognize. Huh, how's that for a surprise? So save yourself from confusion and sorrow. Don't even think about tomorrow. Tonight's not enjoy, we're here to make some noise. Let me hear the high pitch of your boy.
We Want the Funk. Gerardo debuts at 39. His new hit, Samples. You know what that is? It uses some music taken right from the 1976 hit by Parliament called Tear the Roof Off This Sucker, subtitled We Want the Funk. Does it seem like rap acts do all the sampling? Guess again, my friends. Coming up is the AT40 debut of a hot new English rock group of master samplers called Jesus Jones. We'll have all the details in a moment.
Shadoe
Counts them down.
Shadoe
Count them down.
American Top 40.
Shadoe Stevens on that hit lunge to number 1. The debut at 38 is by a piano player and singer named Mark Cohn called Walking in Memphis.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. Then I'm walking in Memphis, just walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air, and Reverend Green, be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. Boy, you got a prayer in Memphis. Now Muriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touched down in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. Touched down in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain.
Mark Cohn was born and raised in Cleveland, lives in New York City, but he's walking in Memphis. That's his first hit, debuted at number 38, and it's the Top and Pop AT40 with the Shadoe. Now, if you don't know what sampling is, you need to know now. Sampling is when you record on computer sounds or little pieces of music from old records. You sample it, and you can then play it over and over again. Rap acts do it all the time, but now there's a hot new rock group from England who uses sampling. They call themselves Jesus Jones. The band's lead singer and songwriter Mike Edwards works with keyboard player Barry D, and they come up with samples for their songs. Mike says, I hear sounds in my head that I think would be great for us to use on a record, and the sampler gives you that facility. Now, if you're like me, when you hear a lot of songs that use samples from other hits, you recognize the bits, and you go, oh, that's from whatever. But Jesus Jones goes for things that you may not recognize. Mike says, most people are too concerned about showing off their record collection. It's far more difficult to use samples that aren't easily recognizable. That's what sampling should be about, not letting people hear what they already know. Well, critics have called their sound with samples everything from pretty in-your-face rock to heavy metal with something on its mind. Mike Edwards just says, the point is to make a hybrid of rock music and dance music in a way that really works, not in a way that feels gimmicky. Well, if the gimmick works and doesn't sound gimmicky, I think you're onto something. Debuting at number 37 this week on American Top 40, it's Jesus Jones, and right here, right now.
A woman on the radio talks about revolution when it's already passed her by. Bob Dylan didn't have this to sing about. You know it feels good to be alive. I'm alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Oh, I saw the decade when it seemed the world could change at the blink of an eye. And if anything, then there's your sign. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now, there is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now.
A song from their album called Doubt. That's Jesus Jones from England, Right Here, Right Now. Debuts right here, right now, at number 37.
Hi, this is Sting, and you're tuned to the biggest countdown show in the world, American Top 40 with Shadoe.